Question for you. Is the world a better place with IRGC no longer being in power and it being replaced by some sort of a democracy?
Look, I completely agree with you in that the great fear is that Iran becomes much more extremist and much more theocratic than it is now. The Ayatollah Khamenei was considered a pretty moderate individual. His son is not considered moderate, and also he's considered incompetent. And so the people around him will be able to control him. We can expect like the most hardline elements in Iran society will emerge triumphant from this war if this war continues. So my best advice is for these four countries to sit down together, see Putin and Trump will agree to pressure together Iran to come to a settlement. Listen, at the end of the day, Russia is supporting Iran. If Russia were to if Russia were to pull its support, it'd be very hard for Iran to continue this war effort.
That I agree.
So Putin has a lot of leverage over Iran, right? And that's why I'm saying you need these four countries to sit down together to come to an agreement. If Trump were trying to negotiate with Iran directly, you get nowhere. But if China and Russia entered the negotiations and they agreed on a mutually beneficial global trade relationship, then I think you can get somewhere. And Trump would I think excel in such negotiations.
Yeah, maybe the meeting is a better meeting if it's Russia, China, and U.S. and not involving Iran on phase one, just to kind of get the pulse there. Because the leverage, you're right, because they kind of help each other, right? Because they were selling the cheap drones, the Shaheeds, I don't know what they're called, Shaheeds or Shaheeds to Russia, and Russia was buying it from them back and forth because Iran makes some of the best small drones similar to Ukraine. Shaheed, the drones that they make, the loud ones that very effective in a war like this. Okay, so that's interesting to see what happens there. But you do agree that the level of extremism that IRGC has, if there is a way to get rid of that regime and be more of a democracy, the world would be a safer place with them being gone. You would agree with that?
Yeah, no, I would agree that that it is not good. It is not in the best interest of Iran to be a theocracy. I think these are Persian people. These are the most enlightened people with a long history. They want to be Persian. And so I think that what emerges after this war is a more vibrant Persian nationalism as a counter to Shia theocracy.
So you would want to see the religious, Ruhollah, the Khameneis, all that to be gone, and it's just ran by a government, not a theocratic type of a government. You'd like to see that happen. Do you think there's a safe landing where we can get there? Do you think there's a possibility where we can get there?
Given what's happened so far, and given that Trump seems intent on attacking Iran's critical civilian infrastructure, I think this will only embolden and empower the most extreme religious elements in Iranian society, because these are the ones who are willing to die for what they believe in.